Today we're here to talk about the mind-body connection and how that fits into the care here at the Balancing Center. And just to recap for people that may be looking at this who aren't familiar with our care, the foundation of what we work with is built on the triad of balance, support, and integrate. And we bring the body back into balance initially with an upper cervical correction that once the head and neck are on straight, the body comes into alignment and balance and becomes more self-correcting and self-maintaining. But what we find is, well, we can get the body capable of getting better, but we have to realize that the body is actually the scorecard for our unconscious drives, our mind, our beliefs, choices, and judgments and positions, our emotions, which is where we add energy, the pictures we make up in the world, all end up in the body. To prove that point a little bit, have you ever seen an angry person walking down the street? Of course, we've all seen that because they're running the physiology of anger. And when somebody's locked into an emotion or locked into a belief or feeling like they need to be perfect instead of who they really are, it can override the physiology and create what we call defense physiology. We've discussed this concept on another video. So if the head is off balance and it has to fix itself, there's a defense physiology that once it serves a problem is seen as a solution. So when a physiology gets locked in with an emotion, a belief, or a judgment, or a trauma, and it serves the problem, then it's defended as if it's normal. And one of the ways we work here is to point that out to the nervous system, let the nervous system have a chance to update and reprogram, so that things that happen because of a trauma, and we know that the trauma in the world actually has two main branches. There's shock trauma, which is injuries and traumas, and then there's strain trauma of an unresolved conflict, an emotional belief. The frame being out of balance is also an example of a strain trauma over time. And as well as the body goes and makes the response and locks it in as normal, what we look for is to point that response out to the body. And using muscle response testing, which is checking to see if a muscle stays strong or weak depending on what we're checking or asking, we can go to the source of the problem, update the program either with breath, awareness, meridian points, structural adjustments, and bring the system back into present time function where it can start to meet the world as it is demanding in the present time. So if we have the body balanced, we have the body connected, we're in a resourceful place. If there are still traumas and strains and issues from the past that are locked in as if they are still running, the mind-body connection piece helps update that. It's one of the reasons we get results on some really stubborn cases, on some really people that have had traumas. Lately there's been a whole range of concussion syndromes that are not getting better until we bring them up to the awareness of the body, connect it to what it's responding to, reset or resynchronize, like sending the information back and forth to your bank, and helping the body come present so that other structural adjustments or the self-correcting nature of the body that we're trying to tap into can do its thing and get you healthy, happy, prosperous, connected. Thank you.